Greetings, one and all. Greetings. Dagger is in the house. How y'all doing out there, man? I'm about to, yeah. Greetings. I was, making sure my Instagram is live. So basically, it's another beautiful Friday. Um, uh, of course, a lot going on, a lot going on. But today, I want to talk about some music, man, some music stuff. So my topic today is positive music dead? Like, is conscious music dead? That's my topic. And I do think that positive music is dead. You know what I'm saying? I think it's dead because nobody's making positive music anymore. Nobody is. Like, I look at all the younger artists right now that's coming out, and I check the music. It's the same toxic music that's destroying the communities. It's the same toxic music. Like how come everybody's just making the same toxic music? I don't know why. Like, why ain't nobody trying to make positive, uplifting music anymore? You know, I don't understand why nobody making positive music no more. Like, is it because people stop reading books? Is it because? But I have a theory. I have a theory. I think that people stop making positive music because they're not getting the attention that they want when they make positive music. That's just the fact. That's why people stop making positive music. They're not getting the attention that they want. You know, um, when you put a positive song out, you're just not getting no feedback. You're just not getting no love. You're just not getting no shares. Nobody is talking about your positive song. Nobody's talking about your uplifting song. People are more into the negative music right now. Like if you check out, like, if a younger artist drop a song right now, it's all about like guns, killing, shooting, like like sex, like drugs, and you're like, it's like every single artist writing the same. It's like every single artist writing the same exact lyrics or the same exact thing. Like every single artist. You want to tell me like no artist wants to write or wants to put out an uplifting song, something that we can like listen to and say, man, I feel uplifted from listening to that song. Back in the day when we used to like listen to, like, okay, I don't want to sound like an old man, but these music are still relevant to me. Like, back in the day when you would listen like a Tupac, Keep Your Head Up, a Nas, I Know I Can, like, those type of songs. Like, you want to tell me like no artist whatsoever wants to put a song out like those? You want to tell me that? It's crazy. And I know it's not just the artist that's doing it, it's also the record companies. The record companies are the main culprits that's doing this. But now we live in a time where artists can put their music out without record companies on streaming platforms and stuff, and they're still doing it. They're still putting out negative garbage music without labels. So I want to blame the labels and say, oh, the record labels are the one pushing the negative music and promoting the negative music and like shadow banning the positive artists and the positive music. But then I look on a artist page that is not controlled by any record label, that's not controlled by anybody. I don't know if it's controlled by anybody, but they still put out the same toxic music. All the girls are talking about is sucking. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to. All the girls are just talking about like nobody, even want to hear a positive talk. People hear you talking a positive talk, an uplifting talk. They clock out. They out. They don't want to hear no. We're living in a time where nobody want to hear nothing positive whatsoever. People just want to hear negativity, and it's like kind of depressing, but kind of weird at the same time. Like, we're in a real serious time where negativity is the only thing we want to promote. I don't know why. And then people will sit around and complain about it with you, like, oh man, I don't understand. I don't understand, but you still go online and share it though. So you understand what's going on. We're living in a very negative time right now. And there's no positive music to listen to. There's no positive artists. I mean, I don't really hear a lot of them. When I'm scrolling my timeline on Instagram and stuff, I don't hear no positive music. None. No positive music whatsoever is out. Like you just hear the girls talking about sucking and screwing and popping their ass and all that stuff, and all the guys are talking about shooting up the ops and wearing masks, and then you just sound like an old person because positivity is out of style. Being positive is out of style if you don't know. Like negativity is what's in. That's what people want to hear. And I understand totally. That's why the younger artists don't want to make no positive music, because they don't get no reaction from it. When they make a positive song and put it out, nobody's sharing it. Nobody's pushing that song. But as soon as they make a negative song, a song about like destroying the community and just blatant negative stuff, that gets a lot of push. The algorithm is like, yeah, that's what we want. You know what I mean? So I feel like positive music is dead. I feel like it's just dead. Like it just doesn't make any sense anymore doing positive music. Conscious music is dead. They finally killed it. They finally like wiped it off the face of the earth, because every single artist right now is singing, rapping. Like it's all across industries. It's not just in rap. It's not just in rap. It's also in dancehall. It's also in other genres. You like in dancehall, all these people are singing about it, scamming, shooting one another, killing people, all that shit. Nobody's talking about no positive stuff. Nobody's talking about uplifting the community. Like, what? Like, you want to tell me? You want to tell me that there's no artist that's sitting down and saying, I want to write some of the songs that made Tupac popular. I mean, Tupac got popular a little bit too off of like singing thug music, of course. I feel like he was kind of trying to fit in with the crowd he was in. But in the beginning, like he wasn't always singing about them things. He wasn't always singing about the thug life. I mean, I think he was thug life, but he wasn't always just focused on violence or whatever like that. He was focused on uplifting his community. He was focused on uplifting his people. And you want to tell me that no artist coming out right now, none wants to do that? I'm thinking like it's some kind of conspiracy against the music thing, where like whoever is behind it, whoever is behind like shutting down positive music is working. It's working. They're getting through with it. So now we don't have no positive music to listen to. All we got to listen to is pop your ass and shoot your ops. That's it. That's all we got now. Nobody care anymore. Nobody wants to listen anything positive. And that's going to create a terrible future, in my opinion. If we continue down this path where nobody wants to put out positive music, nobody wants to promote positive music, nobody want to promote anything positive, where are we going to be 20 years from now? 20 years from now, what's there? What's there for like the younger people? Negativity. The younger people are not going to have anything positive to look up to in 20 years. And that's a fact. Because all we're promoting right now is negativity, sex, and violence. That's it. Record labels only want to sign artists that's going to destroy the community. You know what I mean? Record labels only want to push music that's toxic. And then the younger guys, they're hungry. The younger artists are hungry. They want to shine. So guess what? They're gonna just join in with it. They're gonna be like, well, if writing about shooting the ops and killing and all this stuff is what's gonna get me there, then I gotta do it. I gotta sing negative music to make it. Nobody wants to do no positive music. And when you come out with a positive song, you just look stupid. When you drop a positive song, when you drop a positive song, you look stupid because it's like you're outside the box now. You know what I mean? You're not a part of what's hot anymore. You're not a part of what's trending. What's trending is negativity. What's trending is sex and violence. And if you're not doing that, then nobody wants to listen to you. Nobody's rocking with you. Man, it's the saddest thing ever, bro. It's so sad. Like I miss hearing like a good positive song, a good uplifting song, like I can put on in the morning. Like right now in these times where like things are really bad, like in society, in the world and stuff, I would love to hear some Bob Marley type shit. I would love to hear some Tupac, keep your head up, don't worry, we're gonna be all right type of shit. Something to give me hope, something to give me like an upliftment. But all I hear is I'm gonna shoot the ops, I'm gonna kill the ops, I'm popping off, I'm gonna fuck somebody's girlfriend. Like, man, I'm tired of that shit. Honestly. Because none of these guys, some of these guys are doing that shit. They're just going on there saying these crazy things for clicks and shit. That's all they're doing. Saying all this weird, crazy stuff for clicks. And that's where we at. And when you talk about it or you try to do something about it, you're the enemy. Because guess what? Here comes somebody positive. Oh, you think you're better than us? No, we're all good, but y'all are going down a road that's just not cool. It's not cool. It's not cool at all. It's terrible. And I'm just really tired of it. I'm tired of it because I love music and I want to listen to it, but I can't. I try to listen hip hop, the same shit. I try to listen to dancehall, the same shit. Just negative music. Negative music. Very negative music. Dark music. Demon music. That's what we are. We're living in some toxic, nasty, evil times, bro. Like nobody is making positive music. Nobody. I've tried my best to find some kind of positive music that's out right now, and I can't find any like that. Like even if I hear a young female rapper coming out, all she talking about is popping her ass and fucking and all that shit. I try to listen to a young rapper coming up, all he talking about is shooting the ops, killing the ops, and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we at. That's where we at. We are in some deep, deep shit. You know? We're in some deep shit. That's it. Ain't nobody care about the state of society right now in terms of like what we're listening to and what we're consuming. Because all people care about is clicks, likes, and shit like that. If that's not happening, then they don't care. They just log out, they leave. And nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to hear you talk about it. As soon as people hear you talking about like positive, uplifting stuff, they out. They out. They don't want to hear that shit. They want to hear the drama. You know what I'm saying? They want to hear the beef. They want to hear who shot who killed who's fucking who's sucking who. Yo, I'm so tired of it, man. But like somebody like me who's tired of it will seem like an outsider now. Somebody like me who's just tired of all this shit that they're doing right now. I'm an outsider. I am an outsider. I am the enemy of what's popular. And it sucks, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I wish, you know, I wish some kind of conscious, positive artist would start hitting again. Kendrick is probably the only artist I can say I listen to Kendrick. Honestly, that's kind of like the only artist I kind of listen to right now. Like and Kendrick is now approaching OG status. So we gonna need some new we gonna need some new rappers. You know what I mean? We gonna need new people to come in and fill in for when Kendrick. J. Cole said he's retiring. J. Cole was kind of positive too. I like J. Cole too, but he said he's retiring. So now these guys are stepping back a little bit. Kendrick is still, active. People still wants to hear him. He just had a tremendous year. But there's not much. There's not much positive artists. There's not much positive music to consume. It's just, you know, there's not much. So right now, the only thing that I don't know, man. Right now, I think I'm just listening to instrumentals, man. Yeah, right now I'm just listening to instrumentals, to be honest, like beats and stuff like that. Because the shit that the artist is saying right now, it just doesn't make any sense. And some of it is nonsense. And some of it is like, yo, what the fuck you singing about, bro? What the fuck you rapping about? And the thing is, like, that's when you know you're getting old too. When modern day shit just sounds crazy to you. Like, like it just sounds like, yo, what are we doing here? And then everybody's like, yeah, yeah. And it was like, you look over like, damn, people over here cheering this bullshit on. Damn, man. Oh man. It is bonkers. Bonkers. And who's to blame for it? I don't know. I could say you could blame the record labels because the record labels are promoting it. But then I look and I see an independent artist out and he's doing the same thing. But I understand. I understand why the independent artist is doing that. Because they want the clicks, they want the likes, they want to get promoted. Nobody is promoting positive music. So the independent artist is now like, hey, this is what I got to do to get it. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. But I'm kind of disgusted at the state of music in general right now. And nobody is studying anymore. Nobody is studying the art of music anymore. Nobody is taking time out to really understand what it means to be a good artist anymore. And nobody is doing positive music. Conscious music is totally dead, like dead, dead, dead and buried with RIP on a gravestone. RIP to conscious music. It's over for it because even the independent artist now is doing negative music because they want the clicks. So I feel like the dream is kind of dead, to be honest. I feel like it's dead. I feel like it's over. But yo, tell me what you think about this, man. And do you feel like positive music is dead? Because I do. I feel like positive music is dead. I don't see it anywhere. I don't see any artists doing any positive music. I just there's nothing happening positive in the music business. Everybody's just doing the same shit over and over, popping their ass and shooting the ops. So tell me what you think. Do you think that it's over for positive music? Like, do you think positive music is ever gonna make a comeback? Because we need some right now. We need something to uplift us right now. We do. And this music ain't doing it, man. All right, man. That's my rant for the day, man. I want y'all to have a good Friday and enjoy your weekend, man. Peace and one love. Dagger, aka Red Robe. You've been listening to YTIP Radio. Peace.